Kat again from Saber Creative, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about my Genji cosplay. I made that for Gold Coast Supernova. Genji was sponsored by Q8 Superhero and the Hero Studio, and so they supplied all of my materials for me, and Q8 Superhero teamed up with me and Attract and Coralie Jade from Geeks Guild, and we made this really super awesome video. I'll post a link down below so you can watch it. I just wanted to talk about how far I've come with my cosplays, and I just wanted to do a bit of a review on Genji because I think the most important part of growing as a cosplayer is realizing what your flaws are and realizing what you've done good in your cosplay as well. So before you get all, Kat, you're being negative. No, I'm not. I just wanted to talk about where I think I can improve on my cosplay because I think that I can still grow, and I think I have room for growth, and this is the way that I feel I grow the most. So for me, Genji was the first cosplay that I've sort of ever, this sounds so bad, the first cosplay I've ever used a pattern for. So my friend Zaf found me the UV map, which looks something like this, and what you can do, you can scale up the UV map to make it your size, so it fits you. So I did that, and I traced out all the different armor patterns and stuff and then fitted them to my body. So all of the pieces were in fact pieces from his model, so I didn't make any bits up, but unfortunately when push came to shove and I had to put the costume on, I did have to remove some parts because Genji's a lot bigger than I am, and I sort of didn't calculate for room on my arm, so a few of the arm pieces were missing. But that's fine, I mean, it happens. So that was something that I was quite proud of, the fact that I used a pattern. I know that sounds so terrible because like everyone should use a pattern, but before I would just sort of like pick up a piece of foam and cut it and be like, that'll do, so like stick it on me. All of these pieces were made to fit me properly, and they came from the model, so that was really cool. The second thing that I wanted to talk about was the attachment to my suit. Now the suit, the undersuit was so perfect. It was just the printed pattern. Gunhead Design actually designed the Genji suit, and then someone else sewed it together for me. So you can actually get them sewn together from It's Heroes Time. They do amazing suits. They're immaculate. They will custom fit the suit to your body. And so mine fit like a glove. It was perfect. So I can't thank them enough because I suck at sewing. I hate it. If I can't glue it together, I don't want to do it. So the suit was great, but I just needed to figure out how to attach it to the suit, all of the armor I mean. So my first thought was like, Velcro, what a great idea, Kat, you're a genius. And turns out I'm not a genius because the Velcro doesn't stick to shit, and it would stick to like the armor, then wouldn't stick to the suit, or it would stick to the suit and it wouldn't stick to the armor, so I had like flaps coming off everywhere. But it was great for like the first 10 minutes of me being at the con, and then I just sort of like fell apart because if anyone knows me, I like to I'm a bit of an action man, and I like to run and jump on stuff and like hug people, and people slap my butt, and Velcro was not making the cut. And even before we left the hotel, my poor boyfriend Jacob, I was like screaming at him, glue it on me! So I had super glue all over me, I had it all over the suit, and even the super glue wasn't holding it together. So that's something that I need to look into because I didn't want to use elastic because then you can see the elastic. I was going to use magnets, but I sort of ran out of time, so maybe that's something that I could try in the future. I think that would be really cool. Zaf actually gave me the idea of using magnets, and I didn't do it, but I will try. I will try next time. The next thing I want to talk about is Genji's sword. I am so silly. I used the wrong material for the blade itself. What I did, I used the materials that the Hero Studio had supplied me. So they gave me a bunch of different types of warbler, black warbler, normal warbler, and transfer art. I used the foam that they gave me, the thicker foam, and then carved out the shape of the blade. But the foam I used was not dense enough. It wasn't hard enough. So I should have used that yellow insulation foam you get from Bunnings. But I thought the warbler would make it stiff enough, but it really didn't. So like I was like doing this and the blade was doing this. I did the same technique for the hilt, and the hilt worked because it was a shorter, fatter piece. The blade was just too long and skinny, so That's something I know, like I was halfway through and I was like, Kat, you're an idiot, why did you do this? But I committed because I don't back out of things. So that's something that I can improve on in the future. And also I wanted to use acrylic to start off with, but acrylic is expensive and heavy, and I ran out of time to even think about using acrylic. So for next time, to make it glow, use some lights, that'd be really cool. Try and put some lights in the helmet as well, underneath the visor part. That could look really awesome. I've seen heaps of Genjis with the lights and it looks amazing. Which brings me to my next point on the lights. So all of my armor pieces had lights in them. The leg parts, the shoulders, the back, all had little LEDs. And what I did, I just used hot glue for the diffuser material and then stuck the LED in it while it was still warm. And then it cures or goes hard. And then the LED is like trapped in the glue and it diffuses the light really well, because hot glue is kind of like cloudy. So that was good, that worked out well, but the attachment of the batteries didn't. I was like, oh, we can just like shove a battery in the two prongs at the back and then sticky tape the battery to it, and it just didn't work. So all of the batteries, the connections weren't good, so the lights were flickering. I mean, it added for a cool sort of like battle worn effect, but that wasn't the effect I was going for. So properly soldering all of my lights in, probably a good idea for next time. Like, that is like way too advanced for me, so I'm gonna need to like, I don't know, hop on the Google or something and see if there's a tutorial. Please someone help me. Everyone seemed to love Genji, and oh my god, the butt slap video with CJ from Geeks Guild went absolutely batshit crazy on the internet. I posted that because I had no content. I was like, oh shit, I'm running out of Genji photos. What am I gonna do? And then I posted that and you guys liked it. So I'm gonna roll with that next time. What the fuck? Anyway, hello to all of my new followers, because you, like, where did you come from? Where have you been all my life? I don't know. You guys are crazy. Anyway, I think that's enough from me now. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope you find it useful for maybe a cosplay that you're doing that you need to improve on, or I don't know. I will catch you on the flip side, and hey, if you like this jumper, it's my Thresh jumper. See? You can get them from The Tasteful Nerd. I'll put a link down below. They gave me this jumper and the Luxe jumper, and they are so comfy and warm, and because if you're in Australia right now, you know more than anyone else that it is fucking freezing. So get yourself a jumper, keep warm, stay groovy. See you later.